Hey there everyone, in today's video I'll be reviewing the C44-9W locomotive by Athearn.
My model is decorated as Union Pacific 9615 and is from the Athearn 2014 Ready to Roll line. The MSRP for the DCC Ready version is $154, although this model is no longer available from Athearn's website, but is available from other places such as eBay, Facebook, or maybe even your local hobby store. I got my model from Facebook Marketplace for $55 with DCC included. The locomotive comes in a cardboard box with a clear plastic wind on top. To open the locomotive, flip one of the sides open and slide the plastic sheath out with the locomotive inside. The locomotive is protected by a two-piece plastic cradle. There are usually foam pieces that protect the handrails, but mine did not come with any since the original user probably threw them out. This is a good box that should protect the model well for storage and transportation. The real Union Pacific 9615 is actually a GE C44-9W. After looking at photos of the real Union Pacific 9615, the model is almost an exact match. Athearn did a pretty good job with this model considering it came out 8 years ago. The engine has the correct horn found on the real 9615. In front, the engine's number boards are correct. The plow is slightly too big. The ditch lights are also in the wrong location and do not operate. Instead, they should be deck mounted. On the roof of the cab, the engine has the correct ice skate antenna but is missing a circular one. The engine has a great amount of detail for a model of this price, including freestanding wire grab irons, nicely done sand filler hatches, and windows with glazing. However, it does lack the detail found on higher end models like MU hoses and cables, coupler lever bars, and a cab interior, although it's to be expected for a model of this price. The paint on the model is opaque and thin enough not to hide any details. The markings are all very crisp. The handrails are made of flexible plastic. The stanchion seems to be all straight. The cab does not have a wind deflector like seen on the real 9615, but it does have a sunshade. They seem to be photo etched metal. This model has a high mounted brake cylinder, which is correct. There are no brake lines on the trucks. On the back, the model has more freestanding grab irons. The brake wheel is nicely rendered and correct. Underneath though, the model has most of the major details like air reservoirs, air filters, and a bell. There isn't much of any plumbing. The truck still uses the same system found on the old Athearn blue box locomotives 20 years ago. All the axles are powered and wheels pick up current. The model has McHenry style plastic knuckle couplers. The coupler in the front is at the correct height. The coupler in the back is slightly low. There is no body wobble. The engine weighs... I'm running the engine on DC track as it does not have a decoder in it yet. The headlights are incandescent and are directional. The engine is a smooth runner. It has a bit of noise commonly found on ready to roll locomotive and blue boxes.
Athearn did a pretty good job with these engines. I think if you're a modeler on a budget and looking for cheaper locomotives that still have great detail and performance, these locomotives are the ones to get. It does pay to look around at different websites or stores to get a better price available. If you haven't seen my previous review on another Athearn Ready to Roll locomotive, click down here on the left and click here on the right for more reviews. Thanks for watching.